busy today, but y'all know I love to quantum jump with y'all, so I wanted to make sure that we did this on live. Again, if you're new here, my name is Ty, the Manifestation Goddess. I'm an energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, manifestation mentor, all of the things. There's ways to work with me in my description. And if y'all checked out the title of the live, Delulu is the Solulu. So we are quantum jumping. Do not bring logic into this live today. That's not the energy we on today. Today we are all about being delusional as we're not being no logic. There's no room for logic. Anyway, delusional is only delusion until it becomes reality. Everybody's delusional at some point. So why not let us be delusional now? So as y'all are hopping in, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know how good the energy is. I am just ready to get going. I am so excited about this live, y'all. So excited. I have so many good things. So let's do it. Because I feel like the only thing stopping you from living in your desired reality is you. Literally. Yes, Delulu is the Solulu. The only thing stopping you from living in your desired reality is you. I want to say that again. The only thing stopping you from living in your highest desired reality is you, but not anymore because we're quantum jumping into our highest timeline. If you are here, you are on your highest timeline. Girl, I'm so glad you did not take a nap. I feel like I've been so busy. So you save me your nap for after this live. Once you take your nap, you are really going to be in the Lulu land. So you needed to save that nap for later. Let me make sure my lips don't drop. Okay, so before we get started, we're going to hop right into it. I want y'all to close your eyes if it's safe. So close your eyes if it's safe and take a deep breath in. We are setting the intention that we are already whole and complete. We have everything that we need. There is nothing left for us to do. Now open your eyes. All right, let's get started because I really wanted to talk about Delulu being the Solulu because so many people feel like what they want is delusional. But I want y'all to think of all of the greats, all of the great inventors. You can even think of Elon, like everything was in someone's mind and everyone thought it as delusional. If you think about you just watching me on your phone from wherever you are, at some point, if you would have told someone in the 1700s that they would be able to do this by holding a handheld device, they would have thought you were crazy. So I want y'all to get delusional as do not be logical. I feel like anything you're dreaming of, anything that you desire to create, I want you to times that by 100. I promise you, you are not living big enough. And I say that because thinking about where I was to where I am, I was delusional as fuck. And I want y'all to know that delusional is not lying. All of creation is finished. There's infinite realities. You are simply now telling the story of the reality that you are living in. So be as delusional as possible. Do not hold back. I really want y'all to understand that. 10x it because the universe, the 3D, whatever you want to call it, is going to meet you exactly where you are. And I promise you, if you are trying to manifest small things, if you're trying to manifest, I don't know, I want to say something small like, let's talk about rent. If you're trying to manifest your rent, you are literally telling the universe, this is all that I'm worth. Like, if you could just pay my rent, please. No, get delusional as fuck because your rent is going to get paid. If you are extremely delusional, I promise you, your rent is already in that delusion. Like, you don't need to worry about that. Yes, every time dream big. I promise you, even the biggest dream that you can ever dream is not even big enough. And it sounds crazy just thinking about the state that I'm in now. I was like, I don't need anything. So, how delusional can I get? And I started journaling extreme delusions because I was like, you know what? Why not? Like, what is it going to hurt? Be delusional as fuck. There is no limits. You are an infinite, eternal being. There are no limits. Get delusional as you need. Yeah, you're not late. We are literally just getting started. I just kind of set the intention that we are already on our highest timeline. And now, as we are really, we're going to quantum jump at the end for real. I want to do it like a little tiny meditation, but I really just wanted to ensure that we set the tone. And let me see, let me make sure I don't forget nothing before we really get into it. Okay, yeah. Back to the delusion part. So if you are delusional, if you really think about creation is finished, I want y'all to write that in there. Write done. Just write done in the comments. If creation is finished, I promise you, your delusions is a reality that already exists. It is not delusional. I want y'all to think about just everything around you, every building, every paint, anything, everything existed in someone's mind first. So I promise you, what you want, you thinking about it is the first step. It is literally the first step. I want you to be delusional, but coming from whole and completeness. And when I say coming from whole and completeness, that means you're living in the energy of it's done. So even though you're delusional, you're still accepting that it's done. That is how delusional I want you to be. Like, don't, oh, I want this in the future. No, understand that shit is already done and you are in the middle of the unfolding of it. So be that delusional. When you are telling, I'm gonna give y'all this. When y'all going through the weekend, when you're telling your story this weekend, talking to your friends, family, whatever, be delusional. Don't tell a story you don't want to experience. It goes back to we do not entertain what we don't want to experience. So do not tell a story that does not align with the reality that you want to experience because you're just simply calling in that reality. So be delusional so you can call in the reality that you actually desire to be in. Like if you have to do this anyway. We're all living in the 3D. So why not live in the reality that you actually want to experience? Yes. Make sure I don't forget nothing else before we really go into this. Let me know if y'all have questions because once I start this meditation, I'm not going to be answering questions. Like I really want y'all to feel the energy of this quantum jump. So again, be delusional. 3D matches your identity. If you are being the person you do not desire to be, guess where 3D is matching you? At the person you don't desire to be. So be delusional and step into reality of the person that you actually desire to be. It is that simple. I feel like we all talk about the same thing, but it's so simple that we make it hard. But I promise you, it's not. Be delusional. You're not being delusional enough. Whatever y'all can do this. Like if y'all feel like journal, if you feel called, you can journal what delusion like if you were living in your highest reality, being completely delusional, accepting that creation is finished and nothing is off limits. God is a God of impossible. So God can deliver whatever you want. Journal that shit and do not filter yourself. The only person reading it is you. So why would you even filter yourself? Don't filter yourself. Okay, y'all. I really want to get into this. Ooh, I'm so ready. Okay. We're about to do it. We're about to do this quantum jump. So, again, if it's safe, we're going to play a game. Y'all know I'm all about play. So, if it's safe, I want y'all to close your eyes. I'm not going to close my eyes because I really need to read what I wrote. Hi, everyone. We are now in our quantum jump. So, if you have any questions before I go on and lead this meditation, I want to make sure that there's no questions because after I'm not going to be answering any questions. Oh, Christian, tell me before we get into it, tell me what did you have? Share your story, share your success stories. I really want to read it before we really. I feel like I say this every weekend about this weekend is going to be big, but the shit really do be big. Like, and I feel like it's bigger every single weekend. And again, God is infinite, ever expanding. So why wouldn't it get bigger every single weekend? Of course, it's going to get bigger every single weekend because God is an infinite God, an abundance God, a supreme God. It always gets bigger. So, Christian, let me read your success story and then we are going to lead this meditation before we hop out because I really wanted to set the energy for the weekend. I didn't want to forget about my goddesses. What am I supposed to do? Be ready in order to do this. I'm going to tell you nothing. You're right here. You're already ready. You're already ready. You're right here. And if y'all just joined, make sure y'all run the live back. Princess, you are right on time. I'm just about to start this quantum jump meditation. It says my house was in foreclosure, set for auction in 2 weeks, and I just manifested 22K. Hey, I am so happy for you. Congratulations. That is a huge manifestation. Huge. Yes. 22K to keep your house. Congrats, goddess. Yes. Finger snaps. See, we already quantum jumping here. I love it. Okay, we're about to get into this meditation. And again, we are being delusional. Christian, ground your nervous system. Y'all know I talk about nervous system regulation. Make sure you are regulating your nervous system. Make sure you EFT tap. I want you to ground that energy because it's your normal. You can be happy about it, but no, this is your normal. This is your reality. Of course, you got the money to keep your house. Duh, of course. Okay, so if y'all can't close your eyes, don't close your eyes. Just listen. Just listen. But if you're safe, I want you to close your eyes. Y'all know we're going quantum. So close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Now, we're getting delusional. So I want y'all to remember this ain't cute delusional. This is delusional as fuck. So again, okay, close your eyes. So we're going into the 40. We're in the mirror. Think about the Sims. It goes back to the Sims. I want y'all to think like you're in the Sims. You're at the mirror of the Sims and you just pause the game. Now you're inside the mirror. The game is paused. I want you to take a deep breath. Hold it for 4 seconds. Let it out for 4. Keep your eyes closed though. So now that you're in the mirror, you're in the quantum, we're in creation mode. I want y'all to make the most outrageous selections that you can think of. Think of anything that seems impossible to your God, to your human self, to your avatar. Make those selections while we're in quantum, while we're in the 40. I want y'all to truly immerse yourself in the mirror of the game. Make those selections. You want to say, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am loved, I am cared for. I get everything that I want. Everything is amazing. Do you want to be an overnight celebrity? Do you want to be known for something great? I want y'all to really get delusional with these selections. Anything that you want to experience, times it by 100. If you want to be effing president, say that. Be delusional because we want to make sure when we go back into live gameplay mode that the 3D meets us where we are. I'm a millionaire. Just think of it. And now take another deep breath before, keep your eyes closed. I want y'all to just hear this. I am a supreme being. I allow supreme miracles. I am extremely spoiled by God, and I always get what I want. God absolutely loves to spoil me. It brings God joy just to see me happy, and I love it here. And when I step back into the game, when I step back into 3D, I know that everything is unfolded. I know that I'm in the middle of it. I know that I'm on the highest timeline. So take another deep breath. Open your eyes slowly. Perfect. Now I want y'all to know y'all are in your highest timeline. Do not question it as you're moving through the game. Do not question the 3D. Do not entertain your circumstances. You just quantum jumped. You just got out of the mirror. So stay in that energy as you're going through the weekend. Do not allow 3D to get to you. I promise you, the 3D is designed to try to trip you up, but you are an infinite, eternal being. You are God. You know that you have the ultimate power. You know that you can zoom out and watch those selections and the unfolding of it all. It doesn't matter how you feel, just know that you are in another timeline. And y'all, I want y'all to really get this. The only reason why you're in your highest timeline now is because you said so. If you accept that you are the creator of the reality, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what anyone says. What do you say? So whatever you say truly goes, and stay in that knowing. And remember, stay a passenger princess to your God self. Your God self already knows what it wants to experience. Allow it, unfold it, do not resist it. The biggest way that you can create delay for your manifestations is resistance. So do not resist shit. Anything that happens in the 3D, just assume that it's happening because of your manifestation. Just assume that everything is working out. Assign meanings that everything is working out to everything. You see a butterfly, it's working out. You see a dragonfly, it's working out. Just anything. A bee, that means I'm getting money. Make it fun and enjoy the unfolding. And as always, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm free. Yahweh. Bye.